So last season when he was on the court with the Bucks averaged a defensive rating of 102. So he definitely brings that defensive presence as well. Not just a point guard that can just shoot, but he can play defense. Not just a point guard that can play defense, but he can shoot. You see where I'm getting here? No shade to these other point guards that only play defense, but get you a George that can do both, okay? And George's wingspan is almost given 7 foot. So that's going to help us our perimeter defense as well, which is going to be huge because we're coming up against some long, lanky guards. Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant. Somebody's got to be able to spread it out. Yeah, yeah. What's up? Welcome back, guys, to another great installment of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone with the Sports. You guessed right. Today we have another trade rumor for you guys, and you guys are going to be getting these trade rumors sprinkled around until March when the trade deadline comes. Because, well, first of all, before we get into it, you guys already seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. We're talking about George Hill, a very realistic target for the 76ers, a realistic target that can come in and provide some help instantly. So before we get into it, make sure you like this video. Whether you agree or disagree, just hit the like button, period. Make sure you drop your comment however you're feeling, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So only about 25% of you guys that are watching my videos are actually subscribed. So stop being weird and just subscribe. If you're here, turn on your notification bell. Yeah, because I'm dropping content almost all the time. So George Hill is a guy, obviously journeyman, you know, vet, been there before. Basketball IQ, who doesn't need it? We got it at the center position with with Dwight Howard. Now let's get it at the point guard position with George Hill. Now it's two things that I've said I want to see the Sixers obtain in order to make a serious run, and that is go get a bucket type guy. Like, here's the ball, go get a bucket. You guys watch that video. You got the defensive skirt shaking in their boots like KD, give him the ball, go get a bucket. Kyrie, get him the ball, go get a bucket. Jason Tatum, go get a bucket. Jimmy Butler, go get a bucket. Trae Young, go get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? John Morant, go get a bucket. Zach LaVine, go get a bucket. James Harden, y'all don't want to hear it, but James Harden can go get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? That is one thing I definitely, since, you know, Ben don't want to just go get a bucket, that will. But if we get some veteran help at the point position, that would be a beautiful thing. You see the championship run of the Lakers, what do they have? Depth at the point guard position. Rajon Rondo, floor general, basketball IQ through the roof. Okay, and that's what we get with George Hill. Now, of course, I wanted Rondo, but the Hawks swooped him up. I wanted Jeff Teague as well, but of course, the Celtics were thinking like I was thinking and got Jeff Teague. Now, George Hill is a guy that is probably going to be on the trading block soon, so we must act fast. Now, I know I said I wanted Derrick Rose, and I still do. But Derrick Rose is a hot commodity right now, y'all. Especially since Spencer Dinwiddie went down. Do not be surprised if the Nets go grab Derrick Rose. I'm going to be pissed off, but it might happen. So George Hill is another target that we can target. Now, George Hill will be an unrestricted free agent in 2023. This year, George Hill is owed around 9.5 mil. Next year, around 9.5 mil. So he's giving that cheap energy. Now, the last 2 games, Tobias Harris has been playing right. Is he playing like $35 million? No, but is he playing like, okay, we'll give you another chance. Keep playing like this till March and you might stay? Yes, he's giving that energy. So I'm not trading Tobias yet. We will reassess Tobias and we will reassess Ben after 15 games, okay? Anyways, George Hill is a guy that can not only space the floor, he is a career 39% shooter from the 3, 47% shooter, field goal percent shooter. Just the other night against the Hornets, so mind you, right now he's with OKC, but he's pretty much been everywhere. He was recently with the Bucks, and when he was with the Bucks, okay, he ended up in a 4-team trade, and he got sent to OKC. Steven Adams got sent to the Pelicans. Steven Adams is another guy that just bouncing around. But just the other night against the Hornets, I live in Georgia. George Hill's price went up. George Hill's price just went up. Okay, so I'm not the only one looking at George right now. In 24 minutes, he put up 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 89% field goal shooting, and he shot 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. Okay, that was just the other night against the Hornets, so his price is going up. And George Hill is not only a guy that can get buckets, he's not only a guy that can spread the floor, he's very efficient in the pick and roll. I think his pick and roll, of course, he's a capable ball handler. His points per possession averaged 1.02 in pick and rolls, including this past season. So he averaged 3 assists in 21 minutes per game last season. And also last season when he was on the court with the Bucks averaged a defensive rating of 102. So he definitely brings that defensive presence as well. Not just a point guard that can just shoot, but he can play defense. Not just a point guard that can play defense, but he can shoot. You see where I'm getting here? No shade to these other point guards that only play defense, but get you a George that can do both. Okay? And George's wingspan is almost given 7 foot. So that's going to help us our perimeter defense as well, which is going to be huge because we're coming up against some long, lanky guards. Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant. Somebody's got to be able to spread it out. George might be our guy. So I think that getting that veteran presence at the point guard position will definitely elevate the team much more. And you might say, we have hella guards. Chill. We don't need any more guards. Let's look at our guards. Ben Simmons, a defensive guard that won't shoot. Shake, coming into, he had a breakout-ish year last year. Hopefully this year he will continue to contribute a lot more. But we definitely need a vet. TYRESE is a rookie. Hopefully he's given great extreme energy. But we definitely need veteran presence. I'm talking veteran presence as in George Hill. The Hawks got guards, but they saw a need for Rajon Rondo. It's that basketball IQ that I've been here before. They see the court extremely different. We got the veteran help at center for Joel Embiid with Dwight Howard. Now we get the veteran help for Ben and TYRESE and these other guys at the guard position. It's giving beautiful to me. What is it giving to you? Like I said, his stock is going up. George Hill is a guy that's probably going to get traded before the trade deadline because OKC just kind of ended up with him in that 4-team trade, and they're definitely looking for some young assets and some draft picks, which we can definitely give because, guys, it's time to win now. Okay, we need the roster to win now, and I'm just ready to win something. You know what I'm saying? Ready to win something. So let me know what you guys think, how you feel about George. I'm definitely wanting a guy that can go get a bucket. Like I said, Zach LaVine can go get a bucket. Jimmy Butler, go get a bucket. Jason Tatum, give him the ball, go get a bucket. Kyrie, go get a bucket. KD, go get a bucket. James Harden, don't get triggered, but he can go get a bucket. Definitely want a guy that we can just feed on the ball, go get a bucket, but it's not looking, unless we trade somebody big like Ben, or unless somebody gets tricked into taking Tobias's contract, we're not getting that 3rd star unless we trade Ben, which will make him a 2nd star. But getting someone like George Hill is very feasible and realistic. So let me know what you guys think. Jump in the comments, jump on that like button, make sure you subscribe, and keep rocking with me. Bye.